Now everybody, before we start, I would like to say I apologize that there has not been a web games out recently. And by recently I mean the last 2 weeks. But I have an excuse, and that is that Gart and Andrew have been playing a collaboration of Lonely Lands with Critics and Dark's Truth. And so they all had a certain time they wanted their videos to go out, and it just so happened that my Monday, my web games day, was one of those days. And hopefully that won't happen too often, but that's the reason I couldn't do it on that day, because we don't like putting more than one video on a day, because I mean, we don't have enough videos to go a full week, so there's no reason to put 2 on one day. And for the last week, my excuse is that I have been getting more and more active in the church, as well as I've started a new sport. I started swimming competitively, and so that's taking up a lot of time. I have to wake up early every morning and go practice for 2 hours. And as well as church, we've started a youth group, and I'm running that. I'm helping kind of on the staff, and I'm getting volunteer hours in, stuff like that, and having lots of fun. But it is it's taking up a lot of my time. So sorry if I haven't spent as much time recording as you'd like, but I do have other important things that I've been needing to get to. So that's just a little excuse video, but I have a new special video coming out right now, so stay tuned. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome to not another episode, but today I'm going to be doing a little special thing about UHC tips and tricks. Excuse me, that's a tongue twister there. Now, UHC has been very popular lately because Minecraft has released Season 9, 10, and 11 fairly recently. In fact, 11 just finished a few days ago. And I am very proud of myself in the fact that I've watched almost every perspective of every season, every episode also, so lots of my time has been watching Minecraft, and I kind of get picky when I watch some people and they don't do things in the most efficient way possible, and it kind of drives me crazy. So I'm making this video as a kind of a way to let people know how to be as efficient as possible in their UHC playing. And I have my little setup going here. There's smelting, which trees drop apples, the entire enchanting and finding books and putting them on things, and knowing what levels each will cost, which will be the least expensive and best way to get the right things on your armor. And then I have a village over here with a blacksmith in it. Excuse me, let me close my door. Clock ringing. Okay, first off, we'll start with the trees. Here are all the different types of trees. Let's see, I almost punched that, but I'm in creative mode, so I'm not going to do that. There's oak. Just getting survival really quickly. There's oak, there's birch, there's spruce, and there's jungle. And here are all the different saplings. So if you're chopping down a tree and you're not sure what tree it is, if it's dropping this sapling, it's oak. If it's dropping that sapling, it's birch. That it's spruce, that jungle. The only one of these that will give apples is the oak tree. Get out of here, pig. Yeah, so the oak tree. This will not give apples, that won't give apples, that won't give apples. Now, oak trees can be found in several different biomes. They can be found in forest. They can sometimes be found in extreme hills. Sometimes like that, I guess. I don't know what biome that is exactly. It might be plains, but they can be found in extreme hills. They can be found in snow biomes. I mean, not snow biomes, like not where these come from, but they can be found in snow plains. I've seen that before too. And they can also be found in jungles too. These are definitely the most common trees in jungles, but these can also be found as well. Just look for jungle trees have the sideways, the horizontal lines. These have the vertical lines. And then those are white, those are dark. So that's one way to remember it. Okay. Second, we'll save the enchanting stuff for last because that takes forever. Second thing that drives me insane is smelting. As you can see, we've got all the items that smelt. Do these smelt? I think these do. Yeah, they do. So all of these, the wooden slabs smelt one. No, they smelt. They don't quite smelt a whole item. Almost. Let's see. So sticks smelt half. Slabs smelt. It looks like 3/4. Yeah, about 3/4. So 3/4. These. Okay. This also is another thing. These logs smelt 1.5, and so do planks. Here, pretend like that wasn't there earlier. And see, there's still half of the thing left. But planks also smelt the same amount. But the thing is, when people smelt logs, they could just turn it into they could turn the log into 4 planks and get 4 times as much smelting done if they were to use logs. People use logs a lot, and it just, oh, I hate it. I hate it so much because they could get so much more done. Okay, actually doors do not smelt, but I just put that in there to show that they don't, I guess. Oops, okay. So that's like the only wooden item that doesn't smelt pretty much. All tools smelt 1 item. These all smelt 1 piece. Sorry for the kind of bad frame rate. I haven't always had the best recording software, but let's see here. Pressure plate, fence gate. Oh, and stairs also, and then saplings. And then we'll save lava bucket for last. Yep, so all these burned 1 thing. Let me take that out. You can have lots of meat here. Oh, and experience from smelting. All saplings smelt half. So if you have an even number of saplings, you can put 2 in at a time and get something. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Stairs, let's see how much those do. Looks like it's going to be about 1.5. So sometimes you can or maybe 2. Maybe, no, it looks like 1.5. So you can put a stair in and a sapling and get 2 things. You can mix and match. I love doing that. Come on. Yes, okay. Fence gates, I think those also do 1.5, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and then, yeah. So we'll put that sapling in there, and we'll get another one. And I'm not sure how, I think this does 1, and this furnace with the pressure plate, I'm not sure how much it does. Oh, it looks like fences do 1.5, and pressure plates also do 1.5. Okay. Okay, good to know. So that's how, oh yeah, and the lava bucket. bucket. That is how to smelt efficiently. Now, lava buckets smelt 100 items, and it gives you the bucket back too. So if you have like a ton of meat or iron or something, and then you see like a surface lava pool or something, just lava, you can just like keep refilling your bucket and smelting more things in different furnaces. Because you can make like 5 furnaces and use 1 bucket to smelt as many things as you want. Because all it does is use the lava source and gives you the bucket back. I'm pretty sure it used to not do that, but it does now. So, you know what? I'm going to put this back in here. Oh yeah, I put it in the chest. Okay. And bucket goes back. Alright. Wolves. Another thing that I hate seeing is when people have 2 wolves or more and they think, oh, I can only breed these with raw meat or with only pork or something. But the truth is, ignore that. You can breed all dogs with all this except for the fish. Fish don't work. Fish only work on cats. But you can breed dogs with, watch, I'll show you. I'll show you guys. Watch their heads. When their heads turn, that means they can... Okay, so he would eat that. I thought it would stay in my inventory. I'd be able to breed him. Okay, so let's see if these guys will breed. Oh. Okay. Come on, take this. I know you can. I've tested this before. Hold on. Actually, sit up. There we go. And a lot of times dogs will take damage, and so they won't be able to breed until they're fully healed, and their tail is what tells how much damage or how much health they have. Let's see. Okay, so he eats chicken. He eats that chicken. And they also, rotten flesh is a good thing to feed dogs, because it's got no other real use. But they eat it like crazy. Okay. But the fish do not work. As you can see, they don't turn their heads. And another thing, if you have a tamed dog and you click on it with a bone... Whoa. Sorry about that, everybody. Won't be a problem for you. Won't be a slight cut, I suppose. My mouse battery decided to die at the wrong time. I guess every time would be a wrong time, though. So, excuse me a moment while I reconnect it. And welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. My mouse decided it was gonna die right at the right time. And of course, like all Apple products, well, first of all, let me say this. I went to go get new batteries, and there was 1 battery left in the battery place where the batteries are. And so I got that 1 battery. Then I went and had to get a battery out of a remote just to put it in the mouse, because we're running low on batteries. And then, so I put it in, my mouse says that it's blinking, trying to reconnect. It doesn't reconnect, so I have to restart my whole computer. And because it's a Mac, it has to, when I restart it, it has to have the little Apple logo for about 5 minutes before it actually reboots. I've noticed that iPhones do it too, and it drives me insane because it takes forever. So that took about 10 minutes right there. But you guys don't have to see that because I'm going to cut. That dog teleported into that thing because a skeleton started attacking me while my mouse was dead. So, thankfully, my keyboard was still alive, so I'd change myself to creative. But what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by a dying mouse. If you have a dog and you're holding a bone in your hand, you don't have to worry about him eating the bone if he's already tamed. He'll just sit down. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much, computer. Okay, next. That guy is in my farm and I don't want him to trample my crops. Next, if you stumble upon a village... Oh my goodness. I knew I would have this problem. I hate you dogs. Stupid dog. Just sit down. Thank you. Stay. Good dog. Okay. If you stumble across a village and there's a blacksmith, if you go in here... Hey, look, there's 2 lava buckets right there. That's 200 items you can smelt. In both of these furnaces. All you need is 3 iron. There you go. If you find obsidian in a chest like this, then if you're going to make an enchanting table, you only need 4, so that's good right there. If you're going to make an enchanting table, that's boom, already. You don't need 5 diamonds. All you need is 2, because you don't need the diamond pick to get the obsidian. So that's one good way to lower the amount of diamonds you need to find. And also, villagers are known for trading melons, which can be handy, and instant health potions. And I think they sometimes also trade for gold. So if you find a jungle temple, you can get emeralds in that. Or you can sometimes find guys that'll trade wheat, wool, or raw food for emeralds, and you can get maybe a good enchant, or not enchant, but maybe you can get some good trades there. Okay, so here is my setup, and let's say you find protection, or sharpness, or power 2 in a chest, and you decided that you wanted to put it on an anvil. So you get a sword. Hold on, oops, no, I don't want that one. Let me just go ahead and get all of these to show the levels it takes to put them on things. Okay, so diamond for sharpness 1 only costs 2 levels. So if you were going to enchant a sword in the enchanting table, normally I think the best thing to do would be to go for level 1. 1 enchantments usually gets you protection 1 on armor and sharpness 1 on swords. A lot of times people will go for like level 3 or something, and that's how they get Bane of Arthropods. But sharpness 1 is most common for level 1. Sometimes you'll get knockback, but this is an easy way of making sure that you get sharpness for sure on your thing. You can also enchant books. So if you have, let's see, book, if you have a ton of those or so, you can enchant it and say you get sharpness 1 on the book. Then you can get sharpness 2 on your sword. Okay, I got power 1. But then when you put power 1 on your bow, let's see, that was the one I enchanted. Power 1, which costs 2. Then you can put the enchanted book on it for 3 levels and get power 2. So that was what? 1 level to enchant the book, 2 to put power 1 on the bow, and 3 to put power 2 on it. So that was 6 levels for power 2 right there. Another thing, though, it costs 6 levels to combine. Oh, what am I doing? I need the anvil. To combine, let's see, I know power 1 does. Okay, so power 2, level 2 things cost 11 levels to combine to get power 3. Power 1, I believe, or level 1, whatever, level 1 of something costs 6 levels, I think. That's power 1. Sharpness. Okay, so it costs 2 for iron. Okay, so iron and diamond are the same. So let's go ahead and just do the diamond. Sharpness 1. I had another sharpness 1 book here. Okay. Sharpness 1. And okay. So that costs 8 levels. I think iron is 6. Let's see that. Let's test that out really quickly. I need 2 sharpness 1 books. Sharpness 1. I believe I have 2 iron swords already. Dang it, why do I keep going to the enchanting table? I don't mean to do that. Okay, sharpness 1. Boom. Sharpness 1. Boom. Okay, so it does cost 8 levels. I was unaware of that. I was pretty sure it was 6, but okay, so iron and diamond are the same. So don't worry about your enchantment levels going up for diamond rather than iron. Let's see here. Costs 11 levels to get level 3 of something. Okay. So armor should be the same for level 1s. But let's see here. We've proven that iron and diamond are the same. Okay. Yeah, we saw with the bow that it was 11 levels for level power 3. Oh, okay. So on swords it's only 9. But, okay, but all swords are the same. So let's test out armor. Protection 2, protection 2. Okay, so armor is only, well, this is for protection also. I mean, different enchantments can vary probably. But I guess bows are different for some reason. But that's good to know. There we go. You learn something every day. Let's try protection 1. Let's see. Oh, and just in the beginning I gave myself infinite levels, so okay, so that's 2 levels. Or not infinite levels, but I gave myself a ton of levels. Protection 1. Protection 1. Protection 1. Nope. I need the chest plate in there. Protection 1. Okay, so that costs 8 levels to enchant all those. Protection 1. What am I doing? Can't do that. Okay, so that's 8 levels. So to get protection 3, it costs 9 levels. Protection 2 is only 8. Okay. Now let's say you'd want to put protection 2 right on a chest plate. How much would that cost? I'm going to say 3. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, 3. Okay. As opposed to putting 2 protection 1s together for 8. That's why sometimes it's good to go with enchanting books, because it's cheaper. Okay, protection 2, protection 2. Yeah. 3 levels for diamond. Iron will probably be the same if it's following the pattern. Yep. Iron is the same. Okay. Let's do this. Hate mobs. And don't worry about the chest being out of order. Pretty much done here. Okay. Bookshelves. Basically, I think going with a level 30 enchantment is risky, because you can, I mean, it depends on your strategy, but you could potentially waste all of your levels that you earned on one item and get something not very good. But if you stick to enchanting books and upgrade as you go, you can get full protection 2 armor, power 2 bow, sharpness 2 sword. I think to play it safe, you should enchant books and play it out, enchant as you go. But for those of you who enchant level 30, you're going to need about, you don't technically need these bookshelves on the corners, and I just broke that, so pretend like that's there. So 3, or here, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 3. Okay, so you're going to need about 52 books, so that's a lot of books. So that's 52 leather and a bunch of reeds. But yep, that's about the estimate you're going to need. And then make sure when you put the enchanting table down, it is 1 block away from the bookshelves, or else it will not, the little letters you see coming here will not reach it. And villages are also a good place to find books. Another thing you should never do is make boots and a helmet before a chest plate. This is how much each costs. This does 1 thing of protection, this does 2.5, this does 3, and that does 1. So helmet and boots do the same amount of protection, and helmets cost 1 more than boots. Now helmets and boots together cost 1 more iron than a chest plate, and they do 1 less protection. So you have two little things down here of protection, and with a chest plate, which is even cheaper, you'll have 3. And even if you only have 7, you can make legs, which do 2.5, which is still more than both of those. It's 2 less. So probably the order of armor you should most likely make it in would be chest plate, pants, boots, and then a helmet. Because chest plate does the most, then pants. Boots do the same as helmets, but they're less expensive. So I would make boots before helmet. Now when you're enchanting bows, you're going to want to, if you only have 8 levels or so, maybe, then your best bet is going to be to enchant the bow with a level 1, because pretty much any enchantment for a bow that's between 1 and 8 levels will give you power 1. So if you have more than 8, you can if you have 9, you can sometimes get power 2, but it's not always 100%. But level 1 is, I've never seen anything other than power 1. Power 1 for level 3. I know it's possible to get power 2 on a level 9, but it's still unlikely. Let's see if, nope, power 1. Okay, 13. We know that can get us. I'm trying to get a power 2 with level 8. I don't think it's possible. Power 1. Power 1. Power 1. Come on, cross your fingers. Power 1. Okay. So basically, if you have 8 levels, just enchant with 1. Save your other levels for something else. And an enchanting table without any bookshelves only goes up to 8 levels. So basically, if you want something other than power 1 on your bow, you're going to have to at least get a bookshelf, or you're going to have to find an enchanted book in a chest. So thank you guys for watching. This has been UHC Tips and Tricks with Jackalope24. Goodbye and see you next time.